Is this not why you are here?
I address you tonight as a citizen of humanity. We are faced with the very gravest of challenges.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Live from the Plantation. I'm Spartacus 2.0. With me, as usual, upstairs across the gallery on his own prison phone is Lucifer 777. Today we're going to try something a little different. Thought up something we call Johnny on the Spot. And what we're going to do, we're going to look around, we're going to hunt out somebody that has no idea what's going on, and we're going to try to force our phone number on them and have them call, and then we're going to do an interview with them and see what kind of shit rattles out of it. What do you think, Seven?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a plan. You already got somebody in mind.
Yeah, I see him. He's hovering around in the day room right now. He's I don't know. I'm gonna call his name.
Give him a call.
If he doesn't work, you got anybody up there that you see?
I mean, right now it's pretty dry, but it's called Johnny on the Spot, so anybody will do, right?
yeah. But we still want to get some people that we know ain't gonna say some too crazy shit. Hold on, let me see if I can call
right?
Rabbidoo, come here for a second. On right now.
Yeah.
Shit, he's got his dog with him too.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rab, do me a favor. Take this phone number right here. Go over there to that phone over there, the one over there. And, when you call, Hot Chick's gonna answer.
One downstairs.
Oh man, do it. Just do it.
Downstairs.
Just do it. Yeah, that one downstairs too.
Never do crazy as hell, man.
He's about to get him a girlfriend or something.
He think that. Hey, get him talking. Don't get him juiced up. He put that battery in his back. He'll explode.
Yeah. Well, he's a funny dude in general. You know, he's got a whole bunch of fucking stories. He's been in and out of prison 100 times.
Yeah, you gonna hear the whole life story. We just gonna have him talk.
Yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't hang up on us.
Oh yeah, hopefully get too personal. I mean, Rabbidoo ain't like that, man. Pretty open book.
I mean, he knows we do the podcast, so he's got to suspect what's going on.
Most definitely. No, he's not a complete idiot.
He's dialing right now.
Definitely.
He's looking at the number and shit. He's squinting. Oh shit, he probably don't have his glasses.
He got his
probably
glasses.
Over there trying to struggle to read my handwriting and squint. He's got his paper held up to his face.
Yeah, and he got a sty on his eye.
Oh yeah,
double obstruction.
Yeah, and he's got that unruly ass dog jumping around, pulling on the leash and shit.
That motherfucker look like you ever seen Chicken Run?
No.
You ever seen the animated movie Chicken Run? Yeah, animated movie Chicken Run. Like with that clay shit. Yeah. That motherfucker, that dog look like that. Poodles look just like that. With the eyes all close together and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hey, they had a good batch. They got a good batch though. They got a good batch of poodles today.
Yeah, they're all good. I mean, even the labs, the golden retrievers, they're all good dogs.
What's that?
Let's see if he's dialing. Looks like he called it.
Hopefully he called. Hopefully he figured it out.
Yeah. Now he'll come running back over here. Well, hobbling. He's not the surprise. He's no. All together. Rab, what up?
I heard no spring chicken.
Yeah. My bad. I was saying you're not a spring chicken in case you had to come running back over here because you couldn't figure out my handwriting. I got it.
And I was just I was calling you a complete piece of shit. He was trying to talk bad. He was trying to talk easy on you. Trying to take it easy. I was calling you a piece of shit.
Oh, both of y'all live. All right. Okay, for our listeners, this is our buddy. His name is Rabbidoo. He's an all right, cantankerous ass motherfucker, but he's a good dude. And Rab, you're with us on Live from the Plantation. We're recording. You're
What's
on the
up,
podcast,
Rad?
baby. We didn't want to let you know in advance because we didn't want you to be able to prepare for anything we ask you or whatever. We want your answers to be legit, some serious shit. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
The feds ain't on you.
I've been down for altogether 41 years, almost 42. I'm 60 years old. I still got 20 left to do, and cantankerous as hell. So, yeah,
You know it.
I am. Yeah.
You know it.
Now, Rab,
Yeah.
So that our listeners can hear you too. Remember, we're on
Okay.
prison phones, but we're being recorded.
Right. Okay.
You can
7
talk a little
minutes
louder
with a
for us,
question,
buddy.
man.
All right, so Rab, man, you said you've been down. Yeah, Rab, you've been down 41 years, 40 plus years and stuff like that. Did you do all that time flat, or did you come back?
I came back. I had a 2-year break. I tried to be friendly and give somebody a ride. So no.
So if you don't mind, could you share this story about how you came back?
I don't have a problem with it. It was actually I was out there doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good after almost 20 years, and I had me a good job, real good paying job. I'm making more back then, 20 years ago, than the police are right now. And I called my house, and he actually tricked me out of my house. He said he had a plumbing problem, and I was going to go over there and help him. And when I pulled up into his yard, he come running out and ended up taking off. And I drove him to a place to where he just got through buying a Rolls Royce earlier that day with a friend of ours, and he wanted the money. So, house allegedly, I don't know, I never seen it, and he robbed him.
Who is the he? So you're talking about your co-defendant is the he, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
he robbed wherever you dropped him off at. That's what you're saying?
Right. I stayed right in the driveway. Yeah, he went in the house, and they say that he robbed them, but it's a long story thereafter. There's their story, so I just let that go. I got
all right.
46.
Most definitely.
I mean, that shit sounds all right, but our listeners want to hear some. That shit sounds okay, but our listeners want to hear some good shit. Tell us a story, something that's going to make the listener say ooh or ah or holy shit. Tell us something like that. It could be a prison story, life story. You've told me so many of them, man. You got some good ones. Don't be holding back. See, this is why we were trying to surprise you. That shit you just told us you was holding back. Well, I just drive the car over.
You trying to be all professional and shit.
Tell us some good.
You know you ain't straight edge.
I'll tell you a hell of a story. I come out of Marquette. They sent my ass down to Jackson 4 block when 4 block used to be 4 block. I was walking down the gallery with my bedroll. I hadn't even made it to my cell to throw my bedroll in yet. And they called yard. Well, I had to let my family know where the hell I was at. So I ran out. I mean, I beat everybody out. I got on the phone, and a guy come up next to me, and next thing I know, somebody come up behind him. They're stabbing the shit out of him. And I ended up in the hole. I hadn't even made it to my cell yet. I ended up in the hole because I was covered in blood from the guy that was on the phone next to me. Yeah, so
that
wasn't it? Yeah. No.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Now that's a good one, man.
That was pretty much one of the craziest ones that about 41 years I've been through a lot of shit in the penitentiary. Some of them you probably don't even want to be put on here,
Oh no, we want all that. We want everything. We want everything.
Listen, man. Yeah,
everything can't be exposed, dude.
Listen, our listeners are gritty, man. If they're listening to us, and this is like episode 13 or 14 or some shit. If they're still listening to us by now, they want the grit, man. They want whatever. They want to know the truth. We're fighting the system, but at the same time, we're talking about what goes on in the system, and we want to shine a little spotlight on tell us why you should be let free. No. Well, tell us why you should be let free. What have you done? Like, what changes have you made in your life?
I made the changes before I even give the man the ride. Okay, when I did the 20 years, I had got out and I was doing damn good. I mean, I had got married and didn't have no kids, but I grew the family. My granddaughter lived with us, and got back in here, and since I've been in here, I've learned, I mean, you got to pick and choose your friends, and as you all know, I'm very shy about who I deal with. I deal with people on business, but other than that, I stay to myself. My dog, and I enjoy training my dog. So, I don't know. Why do I deserve to be back out? Because I don't know. I feel I could be a really productive part of society, and I really many do.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Many see the changes that I've made, even being in this program. So,
most definitely.
So
that's how they get you.
Your answer is,
my answer is
yeah.
What?
I'm just saying. So your answer is you're a good man.
I do believe.
Yeah.
I believe that. Yes, I believe that wholeheartedly. Yes, I do.
I believe that too. I'd let you live. Yeah, I'd let you live next door to me. That's my gauge. I look at somebody and I say, would I let this motherfucker live next door to me? And if it's a yes, he needs to be set free. If it's a no, that means he shouldn't be living next door to anybody.
Believe me, there's people that I also believe do not deserve. I'm just being real, okay? I don't believe. I mean, I do believe that there's people that do not deserve to be set free. And you want a real story? I'm gonna give you a hell of a story. Man came to the penitentiary, and I'm not gonna tell you his name, but he came to the penitentiary when at 2 to 5. Up stabbing me in my lung, believe it or not, because I wouldn't let him suck my dick. Okay, and I'm being real. and no, I'm serious. He stabbed me in my lung.
We know.
Okay, and the man
you have
ended up
1 minute remaining.
Keep going, Ram. Keep going.
He ended up doing over 300 years minimum before they killed his ass, and they killed him for the same thing that what he was stabbing me for. He stabbed a bunch of other people, doing a bunch of sentences, and they ended up killing him Christmas Eve in 1989. And I was over 300 miles away, and it took me less than 24 hours to get that notice, and I applauded, and that was one that I feel did not deserve to be set free.
He stabbed you because you wouldn't let him suck his dick.
Yeah.
Man,
hold up. And
crazy shit.
Hold up, Gina, the GTL chick, she telling us that I got to call back, so I'm gonna call back.
Y'all have a good day, and I hope
no, you stay there.
No,
we're
we need you.
Don't
go nowhere.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Rab. Hey,
tell me.
So as you see, the phones, they cut off every 15 minutes, and we got to call back. So, that shit's no big deal. You're used to it. You've been spending a lifetime dealing with this shit. But what I wanted to say, so see how as you get relaxed here with us at Live from the Plantation, you start to talk a little more. You feel a little more comfortable. You wasn't telling that motherfucker stabbed you through the lung dick sucking story from the beginning. You weren't gonna say that. But
no, I definitely wasn't. Yeah.
He thought he was on a job interview or something. He thought he was on a job interview. He had a shirt and tie on.
No,
man, get loose, man. We already know.
Yeah, he thought hey, did you really think you were going to talk to some hot chick?
Well, that's what you told me, and I've always believed everything you said, so.
Well, you did. You got to talk to, you got to talk to Portia. Portia, you got to talk to her for a little bit. She's hot.
We got one upstairs.
No, listen, I didn't lie. A woman answered your phone, right? She answered and said, hey, hi, whatever, and put you in. See?
Yes, she did.
See, I didn't lie to you.
Yeah.
I just told you partial truth.
It was an introduction.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, so Rab.
Yeah.
So,
tell me.
We all got a past, right? We already got a glimpse inside your past. Dealing with the penitentiary, right? But I overheard a conversation of yours to the day room once about the things you stole. Would you mind telling the public about the things that you have stolen in your life?
I don't have a problem with that either, because I don't think they can prosecute me. But I've been there, dude. I mean, what do you want? The fish, the frogs, the dogs, the cat, the cow, the pigs, the chickens. What do you want? Yeah.
You stole all that shit?
Without a doubt. Hey, had the police knock on the. All 6 of us kids were sitting in the living room one day waiting to go to school, and the police knocked at the door, and they said to me, they didn't get in the house, And my mom quit looking at them. She answered the door. You know, she looked at me though, and she said, "What'd he do now?" And the police said, "We need the horse back." And hey, my mom looked at me. She still, hey, she said, "Boy, they're gonna hang you yet," you know.
Hey, stole the fucking horse.
Well, that's another long story. It wasn't. The girl gave us the horse, but it wasn't actually her horse to get rid of. You know what I mean? But so yes, they said I stole the damn horse. But and oh, you think I'm bullshit? I give any one of y'all the phone number to my mother's, and she'll confirm all this shit. You know. So yeah, it's
all right. So, hey, Rap.
I've been locked up a long time. I've lived a hell of a life. You know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, so Rap. All right. I can see how you can get away with a horse, but I can't see how you can get away with a fish, my dude.
Oh no, not just any fish. I had 5 red-bellied piranhas inside of a plastic bag full of water in my coat pocket. Took them home and put them in the fish. So yeah.
What you gonna do with these piranhas, man?
Yeah. And then here's a funny one for you. One time I stole a beagle puppy. Looked cute as hell. I was just out riding around with this girl one morning. I said, go around the corner, and I ran up there and I snatched this dog up. Not just the dog, hell, I wanted the chain too because I didn't want to have to buy the chain. So I undid the chain, grabbed the dog. I ran down the road, jumped in the car, and we took off. And I got home and I told my girlfriend, I said, here's some money. I said, go get this bag of weed. I said, and make sure that the dog goes out to use the bathroom. I said, I'll get up about noon. So about noon I get up and I say, bag of weed? She's like, yeah. So we smoke a joint. And I said, okay. She said, he's out on the front porch. So I went down to the front porch. I looked around. The dog's gone. I went, dog at? She said, he's right there on the front porch. Son of a bitch, if somebody hadn't stole the dog from me, you know, I was mad.
You stole the dog from somebody else though, man.
But so what? It was my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait. Hey, so wait. You blinked out. I didn't hear part of it. So you're saying somebody stole the dog that you stole?
Yeah, I didn't even have him 12 hours. Yeah, you know. So I was mad. I mean, you know, in hindsight, I always wonder now. You know, did the girl that I was riding with take the damn dog back? Why? Because she knew where we was at. You know, did she take the dog back and give him back to the people? You know, but I was mad because I thought somebody stole my dog. You know.
Yeah. Well, me personally, I'm hoping she took the dog back to its
right.
owner.
I could do that.
Little kids woke up in the morning, dog's gone.
Well,
dog gone, little Cujo gone.
Right, but there wasn't no hope
you can't
for the
get
cow.
Cujo back.
Hey, when I stole the cow, I pulled up to the store about 3:00 in the morning, and the man opened the back door, and the motherfucker say, "Moo." He said, "What the hell am I gonna do with that?" I told him, I said, "I don't know." I said, "But you're gonna get him off my truck, you know." And I left. Hey, hey, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I could sell anything out there, you know, anything to anybody damn near. But
shit, you can sell anything in here. Tell them about some of the shit you do in here, like how you make the little fucking they sell us these big fucking headphones, right? They're plastic, and the shit they break all the time. So Rab makes of woods. He buys popsicle sticks and shit, and he makes parts to fix these. Tell them about it, Rab. Tell them what you do.
Yeah.
Your craft.
You gotta boil them, then you gotta bend them and let them dry around the peanut butter jar lids, and then you gotta glue them and grind them down. I go out on the sidewalk. I got a bunch of shit in my coat right now. I'm going out on the sidewalk to grind down, you know, out in the yard, so I can put these together and sell them, you know. But it cost me 15 cents to make, but I sell them for $3, and you know, I mean, you gotta hustle somehow because I'm limited to $50 a month, man, you know. And store prices going up like they are right now. Hell, I'm held as an indigent person, you know. So I hustle every penny I can, you know.
Yeah. It's fucked up you mentioned the store prices going up. We just did a live episode earlier today about inflation on the plantation. We were talking about the store prices going up and all the other prices going up. So let me ask you a question. You run a store, I run a store. So inflation-wise, do you think that hurts your bottom line?
I guarantee it. It's gonna. Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt, you know, I mean, I'm bitching. I don't want to pay $6 for a bag of coffee. I can't afford it. You know, that's my profit money that I'm eating up. You know, and dude, I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started, seriously, when I first came to prison, they would give you a $7 loan. Now, just think what a $7 loan will get you right now. Back then, a $7 loan got you everything you needed: cosmetics, stationery, you know, and food, everything. You can't buy, dude. You can't even buy a bar of soap.
When the fuck was that? 1920s?
Oh,
yeah, most definitely.
That was in '79. You know, '79.
79. This ought to have been the 20s. I was like 5 in '79.
Yeah,
you was 5? Shit, I was older than you. I was like 6 years old.
Yeah, well, I thought you was just, you weren't even born yet. But anyway, they just then started allowing us to have TVs. That tells you anything. You know, just a couple years prior.
Color TVs.
No, black and white.
No,
they just started
black and white.
They just started having color TVs. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
And you didn't have no cable. You wanted to watch it 2 stations. You had to tear your electrical cord apart and throw wire out over the bars over the window, 20 feet away.
Hell no.
Yeah, they were black and white all the way to 2006.
No, I think
that's crazy. Then y'all get color TVs there. Color TVs was all the rage. They had flat screen plasma TVs there.
Damn,
2006.
I'm surprised you're still not in the FH unit. You know.
Oh, me. Hey, listen, my birthday just passed, bro. I'm 31, man. So don't be trying to shoot those shots, bro.
That's right. I gave you an ass a honey bun, didn't I? Anyway.
Phone your
yeah, cheap ass. Oh, frugal motherfucker. All right, Rav. Nice having you, man.
Y'all be good, man. Hey.
All right, hold on. Don't hang up. No, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Don't hang up.
No, I'm not.
Hang up yet.
Hold up a second. We got some. Hold up, Rav.
My pennies worth. Yeah.
Okay. Here at Live from the Plantation, our motto is break the chain. So at the end, I always ask, what do we do here at Live from the Plantation?
We break the chains.
Break the chain. Okay. I can dig it. That's
right.
Let's break them, too.
That's right. Break the motherfucking chain. All right. Take us on out, Seven.
All right, man. Thanks for plugging in. You already know it's the best show on XV3, The Red Zone. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. All right, family.